Hello and welcome to The Break. My name is Patricia Bright. You are catching me right here, right now in my car. We are off to see one of my investment properties and I wanted to bring you guys along because it's about to be rented on Monday and this is the only chance I'm going to get to show you on the inside. Now this isn't about to be a humble brag or me showing off what I've got or what I'm doing. However, I really want to obviously bring people on my real journey as someone who's trying to grow my wealth, just be a better person, grow my investment portfolio. And this is one of 3 properties that we have. And I know a lot of people wanting to know more about properties. Excuse the sun going in and out. We're having a good day in London, which is very, very rare. So I'm going to bring you along to this property that I have in South London that we bought and actually renovated. I'm going to share a little bit of facts, a bit more information as well, so I can provide some actual value. Okay, let's go. Now, for security purposes, this isn't the actual house, but the house is very similar. This is not the actual road because my sister actually lives here. How many times did I just say actually? But I decided that we are going to actually go to the actual house. Welcome to the flat. This is our 3-bedroom, 2 ensuite, 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen, 1 living room, 1 bathroom place that we have bought in South London. That feels like a lot to say. So I'm going to show you around this place and I'll get into the detail about it as well. Come in. You're going to notice something about this place. Everywhere is white. Back in the day, people used to paint their stuff magnolia. Now it's grey and white. This is a rental property, and so we know that people might want to put their own stamp on it, but white and clean is something that people will always love. We've gone for the off-grey flooring, the white walls, we have white ceilings as well, and just very simple furniture. What we didn't want to spend was too much money on decorating and drama, but actually just making the space that looks really, really clean. We've got large windows right at the front here, and this is why we made this the main living room. We could have probably rented this out as a separate bedroom and made an extra £500 here, but we decided not to because we wanted the right kind of people in this property. Here we have it. Bedroom number 1. This is on the first floor, should I say, or the ground floor, but this is the first main floor. I'm going to be honest with you, it is a white box again, but it's clean and tidy and it's got everything you need. We have partially furnished this place, so we've got some beds in, nice and white, new mattresses, new wardrobes, a little bit of storage for people to use as well. We didn't change any of the radiators. The radiators and central heating here worked really, really well. We already have double glazing and we've got the really high ceilings in this building. Because it's an old house, they have great ceilings, but you have to be careful about insulation and keeping it warm. So we checked the central heating, works really, really well. But it's nice and tidy and clean. Every room is basically the same. You can actually see the station from the window, but you can't hear the station. So good for anyone who's trying to commute into London. There is an underground station right around the corner and the overground rail as well. Mad. So on this floor is the bedroom we've just seen, the living room, and here we have the kitchen. I'm going to be very real with you. We didn't have to do very much to the kitchen. We only replaced the surfaces and we bought a new dishwasher and a new washing machine, but the tiling is exactly the same, the boiler's the same, the cupboards is the same, everything's actually the same. We were really lucky to get a place that didn't need a full reno. Now, of course, if we were trying to do something crazy and decorate and make it really glamorous to sell, it'd be a different story. But we know that we wanted this for a rental property to people who are probably not going to look after this like it's their main home forever. So we didn't need to spend a lot of money. But everywhere's clean, tidy and warm, and that's really important. And safe. Everything's been checked. We've got all the gas certificates, electric certificate, we've got the carbon monoxide sensor, and of course fire alarms. All of this stuff is really, really important. Be safe and secure when you go into property. And this person's the lucky one. I hope they're paying more for this room, but they have a downstairs separate loo. This was what you already hear, clean and tidy. Mad. So in here we did do some work. This is the bathroom for the downstairs person. So actually every room upstairs has its own ensuite, but this is across the hallway. And it's a little shower room. We replaced the old mouldy shower room that was there before. We repainted it, we retiled it, and it's a really, really great space. You got a new bathroom sink and mirror, everything that you need in your own little bathroom. It's not massive, there isn't a bath in here, but it's good enough for a rental. And then we make our way up to the top floor. This is what we loved about this place. We couldn't believe how much space there was in here for the money that we were paying. This bathroom is such a transformation, honestly. And I don't know if you guys can see that there's a little seating area. So when you want to wash your ass, you can take a seat. You can get comfortable. It feels like a spa without actually being a spa. But look at this. There's a seat in here. That feels like luxury, okay? And I'm telling you, this wall was once black with mold. That's not why the tiling is black, but yeah, you get the idea. But it's nice and tidy. Whoever gets this room is very lucky. And the final room. You guessed it, a white box. Clean and tidy, warm. You know what Patricia likes. FYI, I have a baby here with me. Hashtag new mum alive. Hashtag businesswoman life. It's okay, she's on the body strap. We move. The final room. Again, a beautiful big double bedroom. We've got a bed here, we've got a cupboard here, we've got some storage here, and we have another ensuite because, you know, everyone loves their own private space. And this is another, it's really tidy. We retiled it, no more than £10 a square metre. And these are very small ensuites, but this is just what people want when they're living in the rental. I think this is just such a great buy. Honestly, how we found this property was kind of crazy, but so worth it. A dream. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this property, how we found it, how much we paid for it, and how much we're gonna make on it to give you guys an idea of what potential rental property has. And so we bought this property for £415,000. It's based in South London, Zone 3, and this was crazy. We didn't get this at auction. My sister was actually seeing the flat down below for her own purchase. She had a budget of £350,000. She'd been seeing other properties and she hadn't found anything that she liked because she thought she wanted something that was completely done up. The estate agent randomly said, there might be this place that you like, and they showed her the place down below, well, I'll show you later, but also they said there might be this one, but this is out of your budget. So my sister called me and was like, Patricia, there's this 3-bedroom property that is out of her budget, but probably might be in our budget when it comes to investing. We came here on the same day, saw it, and we were like, we want this place. We could tell it was a really good investment. We know the area really well. We know that it's right by a station, and we know what it rents for, and the price was crazy. So with that being said, £415,000, it was a bit of a bargain, but it needed a lot of work. Work costs money, and there's also lots of other considerations as well. But we knew that we could make the numbers work for us by the time we did all of our calculations, considered the stamp duty, considered the renovation costs, and considered the potential yield of what we could get as a profit from this place. So we are renting this place for £1,950. So I don't know what that is as a yield. I'm going to put that on the screen because I don't want someone to tell me off about my maths. But we have a respectable yield for what we actually ended up investing. Our total investment ended up being about £455,000 all in, including our stamp duty. We also have to pay a higher rate of stamp duty because of the other properties we also own. That's something we also had to take into consideration. Our reno costs, I think, were about £12,000 to £15,000 all in, and we've now rented this out via a letting agency, and we have new tenants moving in on Monday. So yeah, that is our London rental property. I wanted to show you around, tell you a little bit about it, give you some of the facts and the figures. Oh, what I also forgot to tell you is it has a garden. It also has a garden. But between the two properties and the lease that we own the leaseholds, we didn't talk about this. Share of freehold. This property was a leasehold property and we bought the lease from the original owner. The lease is now shared amongst all of us, so we all have our own share of the freehold. So that is important to consider when you are purchasing a property. Leasehold is so old. We don't want that anymore. We want freehold properties if necessary. necessary. But there's a garden. We have a shared garden. We have a garden in London. Yes, we have a garden. Right now it's overgrown. It's really overgrown, so we don't even need to go in there. It's filled with weeds, but we will be getting it sorted out. So guys, that is our rental property tour. This is one of the 3 that we have. The others are actually all rented, which is a great position to be in. We're really excited to get some new tenants in, and hopefully they will be long term. I am going to do lots more on property, getting on the ladder, all that kind of jazz. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content. Work for me another day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.